me and Jesus are friends, I would be on my way to see and be like, Lord. The more I was honest, the less I kept doing the things that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing.
I'm in my sister's room because there's no air in mine. She's on vacation, so I'm sleeping in her bed.
Now that I'm, out of hiding with the Lord, or out of the turmoil of like on again, off again, I had been doing that for too long. First thing that I noticed that really propelled my relationship with God forward was just talking with him openly. Like the way that I'm talking to the camera right now is really how I started to talk to God. And once I started doing that, everything shifted. I remember one time I had decided to stay on campus for like fall break or something. I didn't know anyone with a car well enough to just call them because I needed something. And I got on the bus to go to Walmart, and I ended up missing the last bus back to campus. And I had to walk from Walmart all the way to the person's house that I was staying at with groceries in my hand.
And that sounds so dumb. Like I should have just called somebody to come pick me up. But of course, I didn't, because I don't know how to ask for help.
And while I was walking, I was talking to God. Ever since that, feeling something in me, knowing that he heard me, knowing that I wasn't just talking to the air, like the game changed. And the second thing that I did that really propelled me forward was choosing to engage daily. Yes, there were days where I didn't do anything. Yes, there were months, years where I didn't do anything. But the moment where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna choose to pray or read my Bible or listen to a sermon or listen to a faith podcast. I'm gonna do something every day that will give me contact with God. And it was the more that I made that intentional decision, the stronger my desire to read his word or get in his presence or to do things that would cultivate my relationship with him. And the more that I heard him clearly, because he says in his word that his sheep know his voice. And then also going to God with questions. Whenever I felt like God was leading me to do something, or I felt like he was saying something but I didn't know, after so many months of me going to YouTube and me going to Google and me going to other people, I realized the same relationship that other people have with God, you can have yourself. You can go to God yourself. You don't have to go through another person. And it was when I started to actually follow my instincts, because even before I realized Holy Spirit was leading me, I was following Holy Spirit. I think it was my senior year of college. I just felt led to go on this 3-day fast. And I was just like, where is this even coming from? And then I also was led to become a vegan a couple years ago. And so just following those gut instincts, and if you're unsure if that instinct is God, literally just being like, am I making this up or is this you? Just realizing that you have the access to ask questions. And the fourth thing that I realized really has propelled me further is bringing God into the mess. Out there living the life that you know you're not supposed to, as I still fall short. We ain't perfect over here. Bring God into the mess. I remember journaling, being like, God, I know I'm smoking weed and I don't know how you feel about this, but like, if you don't want me to do it, like, let me know. Or when I was laying up in these beds with these menses, I would pray about it. I'd be like, Lord, I'm doing these things, and I know your word says this, but I feel this, I want to do this. Help me through this. Because he says the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. If you allow God into the places where you're like, I'm not gonna talk about that, Lord, I'm not gonna bring you into that. No, let him know. He know you're doing it anyway. He saw you drive to that boy's house. He saw you send that picture. He already know you're doing it, so you may as well just keep it a buck with the Lord. When you keep it a buck with the Lord, changes your relationship because it becomes more real. Me and Jesus are friends. I would be on my way to see and be like, Lord. The more I was honest, the less I kept doing the things that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing. And the other thing is to know that we all fall short. We all fall off. But the one thing that helped me to stop backsliding, the one thing that helped me to really make a true decision in my heart to really wholeheartedly go after God, is realizing that we don't have tomorrow promised to us. That was always my thing back when I was younger. I was like, I'll take God serious later. I'll take God serious tomorrow. But what if you die in your sleep? What if on your way home from Target, you get into a car accident? You literally do not know the day or the hour that you're not going to be living anymore. And we also don't know the day or the hour that God is coming back. Just like in Grey's Anatomy, they were saying, it's another day to save lives. Like, I feel like that's how he turns the sun on every day. He's like, yeah, here we go. It's another day to save lives. And like, he wants to save you. He wants to be your friend. He wants to give you love, joy, peace, understanding, long suffering. Like, he wants to give you so many things because he loves you. But you got to choose him, and you got to realize that you might not have tomorrow to choose him. So choose him now. Your life will be so much better with him in it. I could tell you that.